Hello, and welcome to another edition of Selling Life Annuities. I'm Tim Luby. I'm the National Sales Director for Annuities and Cord Marketing. And with me today is my good friend and colleague, Steve Allison. Steve is an internal annuity specialist on the Annuity Team with Cord Marketing. Today we're going to be talking about the fact that June is National Annuity Awareness Month. National Annuity Awareness Month is June every year, and it's a terrific opportunity for advisors and the industry to make clients and customers, the population, if you will, more aware of annuities and what they have to offer. So with that, when we're talking about awareness, Stephen, what are we talking about? What does it mean when we're talking to our advisors here?
Yeah, making sure that their clients are aware of what annuities are, how it can benefit them in their retirement planning. Knowing what annuity can do for them. Those are some of the areas that a lot of people probably don't know a whole lot about. And if you, the agent, doesn't ever make your clients aware of it, they're not going to know.
Right. So when I think about what those things are, and I think we talk about these things all the time when we're speaking with advisors, but it's the things like, annuities designed to build up and distribute retirement income, right?
That's right.
So if you're not using it for that, it's probably not really appropriate that it be an annuity. Some of the other things that our advisors can help be aware of is, I've heard, and you've heard me say before, that apparently one of the greatest fears of Americans, especially retirees, is running out of income, running out of money before they run out of breath.
Yep.
Right?
Yep. And that's what annuities can do for you. They're designed to distribute income for the rest of your life so you can't outlive it.
Yeah, to build up and distribute, and it's important. And that distribution, the fact that they can get an income from an annuity that cannot be outlived, is pretty unique, right? In fact, I believe it's the only place that you can buy that. Social Security will give you an income you can't outlive, but you can't buy Social Security. A pension can do that, but you can't buy a pension. But you can buy an annuity that will give you an income that you can't outlive, or you and your spouse cannot outlive. That's pretty powerful. So there's some tremendous value proposition in annuities. And if you haven't shared some of this with your clients, I think you're missing out. And so June is the month for us to remind you that you want to share this information with your clients. So we're talking a little bit about awareness of what it means from that standpoint. Let's talk a little bit about what else they need to be aware of. Some of what annuities do. But what else? Like what types of annuities are there out there that our advisors would have access to?
Yeah, and there's a number of different types, and some have given some people maybe some wrong interpretations or ideas of what annuities are. But one is the variable annuities, which I think tend to be the ones that kind of trip people up and kind of can sometimes give a bad name for annuities.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Some other ones, fixed annuities or MIGAs or fixed index annuities or SPIAs. Those are some of the most common ones that we see used by agents.
Yeah, and those are probably the ones that we recommend more. We don't sell variable annuities, right? So we don't have the license that allows us to let our clients lose money.
Right.
So we sell fixed annuities, with guarantees, and all of them are principally protected or can be. If they don't add some of the riders and things like that, that might change that dynamic, right? Right. So we talked a little bit about the types. Let's talk briefly about some of the benefits, and that's ultimately why people buy them. It's not what type they are, but what benefits they're going to provide. So what are some of the benefits that advisors have available?
Yeah, you just touched on one, safety of principal. That's typically the most common one. People are worried about losing money in the market, and this is a perfect way of being able to protect that principal. Another common one is tax deferral options. So you can be able to allow your money to grow tax deferred and not have to pay taxes on the growth every year. And those are two real common ones. Those are some of the biggest ones.
Those are big ones, yeah. Those are at the top of the list all the time.
Yep. So another one is, they want to be able to have liquidity. They don't want to feel like they're locking their money up. So a lot of them have some type of free withdrawal, whether it's 5 or 10% free withdrawals, or they can still get access to it. Sometimes some of those all have waivers on them for long-term care or terminal illness waivers, so they can access their principal if those type of needs come up.
Yeah, that's a good point. Those are some of the living benefits. And long-term care seems to be one that's increasingly important. And we have options where for that now, where you don't necessarily have to be confined, right? You could just be missing two out of 6 of your activities of daily living, and qualify for a complete waiver of surrender charges with many of our growth opportunities. Is that right?
That's correct.
Right.
That really comes in handy there. So, another one would be, guaranteed income. A lot of these annuities offer some type of guaranteed income, whether it's via by rider or annuitization, being able to have income that you can't outlive. That's another a big benefit to having some type of annuity like this.
Yeah, and I think really I've been doing this for a long time, and some of the guaranteed income riders that are available now on fixed indexed annuities are relatively new in the market. And I think they're one of the most competitive things that we've seen in this industry for a very long time. A really shining example of the innovation that the market's done, and so responsive to the needs of the market, of the baby boomers that have really done a great job, growing or accumulating assets for retirement, but effectively converting those into distribution, into an effective distribution stream or strategy has been really challenging. And the industry has really risen with these guaranteed income riders and some things that are out there now in terms of making them highly competitive.
Yeah, it's basically giving them an opportunity to build their own pension with their 401ks.
Right.
And so that's a great opportunity to help them with their additional income in addition to their Social Security. I think the last one, or another one would be a death benefit. A lot of them have guaranteed death benefits or some type of enhanced death benefit that their beneficiaries can take advantage of.
Right. Yeah, which is important. That's one of the key things. When there is something left behind, you want to know that it's going to pass efficiently from an estate tax planning standpoint and all that sort of thing. And annuities certainly do that. It's one of the big reasons, one of the top 5 reasons why people are buying annuities is because of the estate advantages that they have, and that death benefit, that ability to name someone and bypass probate and all those kinds of things is certainly key or important and central to the annuity value proposition, if you will.
Yes.
Yeah. So, what should an advisor watching this do to get help? If they want to go on a campaign, if they want to join us in trying to raise awareness, what should they do?
Well, you should reach out to us. We can help you get, whether it's carrier product brochures or just getting more information on how a certain annuity might work for a certain client and their needs. Those are things that we can help you out with and get any material you may need to help you with your sales.
Yes. Yeah. There's a wealth of information available. Some of it driven just purely by the fact that it is National Annuity Awareness Month. Mm-hmm. So we've got a lot of our industry advocacy groups and things like that have great resources available to help you educate your clients about what you've got to offer them. So reach out to us. You can reach me, Tim L, at gordonmarketing.com, or you can get me at extension 213 at Gordon Marketing. And you can reach Steve Allison at...
Yeah, my email is sallison at gordonmarketing.com, and my extension is 140.
Good. So for the benefit of those watching this video, you know how to reach us now. If you could do me a favor and subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime we come out with a new Selling Life and Annuity video. So with that, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you hearing us out on June is National Annuity Awareness Month. And with that, happy selling.